Let's show you how to create this beautiful tablescape from items that you get from the grocery store. I'm Lisa the Whimsical Gardener. Welcome to my channel. Let's take a little bit of a look back to show you how I created this beautiful tablescape from items that I got from the grocery store. We'd love if you can like, comment, and subscribe to this channel as well. Alright, so I'm thinking that shape of this one looks good. It's a little bit dented here, but that one, the shape looks good. This is also a good one, a good size one, so I think I'm going to take that one. I'm going to try to see if I can find some smaller size ones too as well. If not, I know where I'm going to go get some smaller ones. So I came on a good day because these are all on sale. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to get a couple of these to place around the table. And I was looking for the smaller pumpkins, which they have the little tiny smally ones. So I'm going to go ahead and pick some of these up too as well. And I noticed some of the other color ones are here and they're on sale, $2 each. Yay! Good day. So I'm going to pick a couple of those up too as well. So now I'm actually off to one of my favorite places, which is Trader Joe's, and I'm gonna go and show you how you can shop for flowers from a grocery store and use that for your Thanksgiving centerpiece. So let's go over to Trader Joe's. Alright, I'm here at Trader Joe's, and as you see behind me, great selection of stuff. People are looking at me crazy. Let's go around and see what we can find. So first thing I noticed are these pumpkin on a stick. Next year I'm going to try to grow these because I think I grew them a couple years ago and they came out really well. So I picked up a pack of them. I think they're excellent, to be honest. That's what they are. And it's not process. If you want to go very simple, all you should do is pick up one of these pre-arranged flowers and then just simply pop that into the pumpkin. So I'll show you guys how to do that. So we'll pick one of these up and then use that. Now what I'm thinking is when I choose my color is I know my pumpkin is going to be orange. I want something that would fit into that. And again, this is for Thanksgiving. So a little bit pumpkin orange-ish. Other thing is I could totally go different. I do like this moody color with this. So I'm going to choose one more. This would be really nice in the pumpkin, very polished. And I also like these for color. Also found this. I think this would be a really good whimsical base. So the thing is, when you come to Trader Joe's, you're like, okay, I'm only going to get one or two set of flowers, but then you see all of this and you get super carried away. So I'm trying to stay on budget and not go super crazy. Now I'm going to start looking for some supporting flower, which I like the foliage of this chrysanthemum. So I think that will grow really well. Let's see how it looks with the rest of the items. Looks like I'm going for a dark moody theme. Also found this lighter one to kind of balance everything out. I think that looks good too as well. And I think I'm going to finish up maybe with some roses. So let's go see what we can find roses. Looking at the roses, so I ended up choosing this one here. So the colors are very fall-like and it complements the chrysanthemum that I have. So another good option would be maybe some whites as well, or probably that orange over there. But I ended up choosing this one because it has different colors here. So if you have a larger pumpkin, one of the larger displays like this would be perfect for it because it has the right amount of greenery and flowers as well. So you could choose that for the larger pumpkins and then the smaller one for the smaller pumpkins. I do like this combination. Alright, so this is everything that I ended up choosing. I got this chrysanthemum and that one, so those are the supporting flowers. Then I've got the pumpkin on a stick Not sure what this is called. Got this broomcorn, I think it's called, orangium. And then for my greenery, I got these two. And then my simple bouquet will be this one that's doing it. So I think that should be all. And yeah, I think that should be it. I think I went with a little bit more than what I thought I would, but you guys shouldn't help myself. Alright, so we're back home. I've got all of my pumpkins over here. I did stop and pick up these little cute ones as well, and these little tiny white ones as well too, because I figure I'm going to use that. And I got a large one, so I got various sizes. So I'm just going to see where I leave off with everything, and then I put all of my flowers in a bucket, and all my greenery as well. That way it'll be easy for me to access them. So I figured the very first thing I want to show you is we're going to take the flower that's already pre-arranged, and we're going to show you how simple it is to put that in a use the pumpkin as a vase and use that. Now this is pretty large, so you could use a larger pumpkin. I'm just going to use a smaller one and show you. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to cut a circle around the top of the pumpkin, scoop the inside of it out. Careful guys, don't cut yourself, okay? So I've cut the top out. I'm gonna keep this because I was thinking maybe I could use it as a top, something like this. I'm not sure, but I've got a hole, but I need it to be more clear here, so I'm going to make it a little bit around, a wider opening. Now when you want to do this, I'm doing this a little bit in advance just so I can share this with you sooner, so you'll have time to do this if this is something you want to replicate. But I would say do this about 2 days before Thanksgiving, or if you have family that's coming over, Thanksgiving is Thursday, I would do it maybe Monday night. Or I would say, to be on the safer side, I would do it Tuesday, because this would last about a week, the way how it is. I'm now scooping out the inside of the pumpkin. So everything is scooped out of the pumpkin. So usually you can do two things. You can either fill this directly with water, or you could use a vase and put a vase in, or a little glass in and fill that up with water. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm just using a regular glass, and I'm going to put it into the pumpkin like that, and then I'm going to fill that up with water. Now what I did was I took my flower food and mixed it into the water. Now when I do a flower arrangement, the first thing I want to do is, if there's any greenery, I'll go ahead and put that first, but there's no greenery with this one here. So just going to go ahead and I'm going to cut the flowers, and I'm just going to stick them in like I'm arranging a flower arrangement. Make sure that there is no leaves that are going into the water. I think I'm going to take this one apart and just spread it out a little bit more. Now I kept this part of it here, and what I'm thinking about is I could make this a little bit decorative, and I could use a toothpick, and maybe I could do something like this. So where the pumpkin is like sitting on the side, the top part like this off thing, so I can use a toothpick and stick it here to here, and then it would look like a decorative thing. So I'm actually, you know what, I may do that. I may do that first, and then I'll arrange my flowers. So let me grab some toothpick first. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a toothpick and stick it in here. This is where the hard part comes in. So this is what I did. And now what I'm going to do is, now this becomes my flower arrangement here. So we'll start back over. I want it to be a little bit whimsy, so I'm going to use this carnation, make it a little bit whimsy. A little bit airy. Alright, so I am halfway done so far. This is my status. So now when I'm looking at it, I have a little bit of a gap here, so I'm going to go ahead and fill that in. So here's my finished product. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness, so beautiful. So the piece that will take the longest to do is the main piece, which I have a large pumpkin that's here. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to carve the hole out from it first. So take out the top part of it first, and then we will start making the arrangements from there. So this particular one, I was going to put a, this is what it looks like. I was going to put a, what do you call it? A vase, but I don't have one that fits the size of this, so I'm going to have to fill it up with water. You can fill it directly with water if you want to. Just make sure if you're making this, don't make it too far in advance, because after a while, after maybe 4 days or so, it's going to start going gross. So don't do that. So make it as close as the time that you're going to need it for your event. Next thing I want to do is I am going to come a little bit closer just so I can bring it a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. But I'm going to go ahead and do all of the greenery first, which I love the greenery that I found. I don't know what this is called, but this is what I found at Trader Joe's. And what I did was, when you're making these centerpieces, is it's going to go on the table that you're going to be eating, so you don't want it too tall where you can block people's view. So make sure I'm making sure that this is a low container, so not too high. Meaning that I don't want the flowers to be too tall. Technically, if I want, I could stop here, but you know me, I'm not going to stop here. So next thing that I want to do is, I think that I have enough greenery on here. I'm going to go ahead and start filling in flowers. So for that, let me bring you in a little bit closer. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is, I did all of my greenery already, so I want to go ahead and put in my supporting flowers. So I did have, actually, this, going back to my greenery, I did get this in one of the, I'll have to pop the name of this on the screen. This lasts a super long time. So let me just enhance this greenery a little bit with some of that. And again, I'm not going for anything tall. So alright, so now these, I'm not sure what they're called. I will pop it on the screen. What I'm doing is I'm just cutting the flowers, giving it a fresh cut. And usually for flowers you want to do 3 each. I think that's like a floral arrangement rule or something. Alright, so that's where I am. Go ahead and, so what is my scheme? Am I doing the white, or I think I'm going to do the darker color for this. So I'm going to put my supporting flower, another one of my supporting flower, which is my chrysanthemum. so next I'm gonna go with my roses, because that's my focal flower. My rose is my focal flower. This is where I am. I technically can stop here if I want to. Now what I do for my roses is see the outer petals here, how they're a little bit damaged. These are called guard petals. You go ahead and you remove them. Now you're left with a fresh looking rose. For this, I'm going to go with 5 roses, and that will be a good balance. And when I'm designing this, because it's going to be seen from all angles, I'm going to make sure that the flowers are spaced out nice. Now notice how this rose is not open up that much. You can do this if you want to, or if you do this, like put it down with this and do that, it'll open it up. Alright, so I think I might be done with this one here. What I was thinking about is maybe embellishing a little bit with this broom corn. And that might do just a tad bit extra. Good. Alright you guys, let me just do one spin and see if anything else needs to be adjusted. And I'll show you up close. Yeah, I think this might be it. Let me clean up and I'll show you guys what the final thing looks like. Alright, so here is what it looks like. All completed. Isn't that beautiful? Amazing, isn't it? It's watching this from the back. Just a little bit of a closer look. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, the dark color, rich color looks amazing. So my thought now is these little tiny baby ones, the white one, let me make a little bit of a supporting arrangement for the other 2 that I have. That way when I am staging them, I have like different sizes. I'm gonna fill this one up with some water. I'm gonna do my greenery, so I'm thinking of doing this greenery instead. So what I'm gonna do is cut the small pieces out and then use that. Now again, don't do this too far in advance, because after a couple of days these are gonna get gross. So just do it closer to when you need it. A little bit of this here. And this one here, what I'm doing is I am actually making the greenery a little bit around it. The thing is, I want to do my focal flower. One of it is a rose. Opening up the flower a little bit. And now this I'm going to make sure it's short, so it's sitting at the edge of the container. Then I need one more. And some of design in breeze. I'm gonna open this one up a little bit too as well. Alright, so now I have my focal flowers. Aren't they cute? So cute. Okay, so now what I want to do is I've got this. I have to pop the name of it on the screen, but I don't know what it is. But I'm gonna take that now and put it in between my roses. I need one more piece right here. This rose is a little bit too long, so I'm going to cut it shorter. There we go. Now what I'm thinking about, oh my god, that is so cute, is I need to finish something out here in the middle. So what I'm thinking about is my broom corn. That would look good. So I'm just pulling a couple of pieces out. The edge a little, and now I'm going to put it in the middle here so it finishes that up. A couple more pieces. I'm just making this up as I go, guys. Now the nice thing about the broom corn is it doesn't have to sit in water because that will dry naturally. So I'm not worried about it touching water. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous, gorgeous. Get a view of it. Gorgeous, oh my goodness. I don't think the camera is doing it justice, you guys. So here is another tiny one that I completed. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous, gorgeous. So I've made all of the pumpkins, and what I want to do is go ahead and style them on the table and just give you a reveal of what they all look like together. It's the next day, around the time the day before. So let's go ahead and start styling everything. So I'm going to start with my larger pumpkin. Looking beautiful. So I'm going to put that one in the center first. On the table, I just have a table runner, which actually is a scarf that I got thrifting, so I just used that. And my thought is, you can do a bunch of things. You can either line all the pumpkins together, or if you have any sort of accessories, you can do that as well. Just depends. So first option I'm going to do is just the pumpkins by themselves. Oh, I can technically do just the 3 pumpkins, like how I have it there. Let me bring it a little closer. Well, this is option number 1. Simple with just the pumpkins alone and a table runner. Beautiful, isn't it? Gorgeous, gorgeous. Now what I'm thinking is, if you want to make it a little bit more festive than what it actually is we pair the other pumpkins. And we add maybe some candles and different things in there. These are battery operated candles, by the way. These are some candle lanterns. Closer. Yeah, I think that's it. That's what I'm going to go with. So I'm bringing you guys in a little closer. So this is everything all put together. Which pumpkin is your favorite? Put it in the comment section. Probably say the little and white one here is probably my favorite. I love the color combo. This is a perspective when you're sitting, so at least you can still see the person across the table from you. Hopefully you enjoy watching this video, how I created this beautiful centerpiece. In terms of cost, so everything here, which I also made some extra ones and gave it away to my neighbors as well, came up to about 85 bucks, which is really not a bad deal because got the pumpkins on sale. The flowers from Trader Joe's were just amazing and they just look spectacular. So love doing this time of the year. I'm filming this a little bit earlier so you can have an idea of what to do. So I'm gonna have to probably reduce this again for Thanksgiving, but then I could do different selection of flowers. Love if you can like, comment, subscribe to the channel as well, share with a gardening friend. Until next time, everybody, happy gardening.